Pedro Calungsod.
My dear brothers and sisters, there was a time before the canonization of San Pedro Calungsod that different provinces claimed that the saint came from their province. I know Leyte says there are Calungsods in Leyte, there are Calungsods in Bohol, there are Calungsods in Cebu, and there are Calungsods in Iloilo. But when he was canonized on October 21, 2012, we say, now he belongs to the world. And the issue and where exactly did he come from stopped. My dear brothers and sisters, we also know that when he was canonized, we had a choice of what date of his feast can we celebrate. Many choose March, like Antabaco, because it was beatified on March 5. Many choose October 21 because he was canonized on October 21. And we choose April 2 because he died on April 2, 1672. Whichever date we choose, we know we thank God for the gift of this young saint, and we feel privileged to honor him coming from the Visayas. Many of us have watched different plays of San Pedro Calungsod. A few months ago, a play that was staged still in the 80s, I believe, revealing the genius of Monsignor Rudy Villanueva was restaged. A beautiful play on San Pedro Calungsod. But I know we have also watched other plays. I, in particular, one play before the canonization. And different scenes would evoke different feelings. The first time I watched the play, one scene that touched me was the conversation between the young boy and the mother. I I can imagine that was the time he paid farewell to the mother because he was saying he will join Father San Pedro on a mission in the Marianas. The conversation was such, of course, that like any loving mother, she was giving him advices on obedience, respect to the priest, zeal in the word, those things. But what touched me was when they mentioned, we pray we will meet again. We who know they will not meet again, amen, because we know the story, I for one felt, they will not meet again, no, in this world. I think the Mama said something like, yes, we'll meet again. And now you can jump, if not in this world, of course, in the world beyond. I just mentioned this because in the story, in the history, we also know that when the news of their martyrdom was brought to Manila, as it happened in many cases, then Manila rang the bell. Peals of bells were heard. And it was a sound of thanksgiving and rejoicing. That's how, at that time, the church accepts the news about the martyrdom of some of her members. The ringing of the bells. I was asking myself, what must be the feeling of the mother? I pose the question because I know in the human level, the love between parents and children, members of the family, have different impacts, and the death of someone, of course, we love. Our emotions certainly play an important role. In the play by Masihudi, Scenes from a Martyrdom, we get a glimpse of, the challenges at the time. And so when Pedro died, I just imagine the feeling of the mother. I say this because I will not mention the name of the bishop. When we had an liminal visit in Rome, a bishop shared about his feelings and the death of priests, his priests. And Pope Francis said, what do you call a person like a woman whose husband died? And the answer is, she is a widow. How do you call a man whose wife died? And the answer is, he is a widower. How do you call a child whose parents died? And the answer is, he is called an orphan. But how do you call a parent whose child dies? They said, there's no name. How do you call the parent whose child dies? If a child whose parent died is an orphan, the parent whose child dies has no name. And so he says, you just own your feeling, which may be sadness, whatever. I say this because just yesterday, I will not mention the name, but talking with a high-ranking military officer, our conversation turned to many things.